Hello, and welcome back to their Dokkan battle video. We have another new set of hard stages here. Now, these are more super battle road style. I do like the fact that they're giving us different kinds of hard fights. Now, we already have long hard fights guaranteed coming, and now we have shorter fights that are hard. I think this fight, or like these collection of fights, is legit. Like, if you just look at the enemy details, Jackie Chun alone here, right? This first phase, he is doing a 2.5 million damage super attack with a seal. And then in his second phase, he is going to be dropping basically a 4 million damage super attack. So, like, he's legit. Like, he's going to be hitting really goddamn hard. So it's definitely not something to, like, underestimate. Oh, and he's going to launch it off right away. That means Beast is going to do absolutely nothing here, and he's going to take up, 100k, which is kind of a lot. The one big thing about these fights, because it is they hit so hard up front, a lot of our units with the health pool that we have are going to be able to live it, which means that it's going to give a lot more value to units like the GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku that goes Super Saiyan 4, because you're just going to be able to go Great Ape, like, right away. Which is such a good thing about him. Another very good thing about this fight being the way this is designed, it's also good for physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Right, because again, if you're low and he starts on like slot 7, you're gonna be able to like transform him into Super Saiyan 3 Goku right away. Like, you're just gonna be able to go, oh, I'm Super Saiyan 3 now, and then you're good, right? You're gonna have access to that, and I think that is really important. Now, I did bring HLUI Goku again because if you're in a hard fight, he's probably one of your best options. Now, one of the good things about this fight is it does hit really goddamn hard, but every single one of these phases can be attack debuffed, so it's like, yeah, it's gonna hit really hard, but you have ways around it, so I don't really think it's gonna be that bad. I did also bring STR Gogeta here. Not a great turn for him, because we don't really have very many Rainbow Key Spheres. Please just keep dodging everything. Oh, okay, that hurts. That hurts a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Once we get our rotation set, everything should be good. 25. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Goku. Man, the Vegito character is so goddamn good. And, like, I think Vegeta is a lot better than a lot of people give him credit for, right? Legitimately. I'm talking about Evolution Blue Vegeta. I think a lot of people are hating on him, and, like, partially it is justified, right? Especially because, like, they keep, like, in this batch of fights, right? And in the batches of Red Zone fights that are coming out, we have an AGL AoE boss who does 2.5 million damage in super attack, which would kill Vegeta, right? Then we also have another boss that is a locking AGL enemy. So it's like they don't want Vegeta to look good. I don't really understand, like, the point there. And it's like Vegeta is like a really, really powerful slot 2 unit, but that doesn't really matter if they're going to be dropping, like, fights that are explicitly designed to kill Vegeta. It doesn't make sense to me why they would do that, but they have been doing that, and they're going to continue doing that, it seems. Again, I don't know why, but we have many fights now that are designed like that, and I am not a fan of that design choice. I feel like there really is no reason to have one of your anniversary headlining characters get completely shafted like this. It does not make sense to me. And, like, Vegeta has spots where he can look really, really good. Like him being STR allows him to have access to Kaba, and Kaba is a great unit to pair with Vegeta. You know, he's gonna make a lot of STR orbs. He's gonna give him a lot of support. Right? You just need one more STR unit, which, I mean, you could easily toss in STR UI. Like, he'll be fine. He has his dodge. Sure, if he gets caught, he's not gonna fare too well, but for the rest of it, he's gonna be cooking pretty much. So it's like, I don't truthfully understand why they have decided to make it so that there's gonna be so many enemies that just hard counter Vegeta. I think it's a little stupid. I do think so. Especially because, like, the other two anniversary characters, Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they don't have any of the same issues that Vegeta does. Like, at all. Like, the worst thing about Super Saiyan 4 Goku is his leader skill. But even then, it's gonna get buffed this year. We already know that. We already have 6 confirmed buffs coming this year. So it's like, is it even really that big of a deal? Like, yeah, sure, you have to wait for the buffs, but I mean, they're coming. Right? We know they're gonna happen. So I don't know. It's just how I personally feel about things. I think I like Vegeta. I really do, but it's really hard to be a fan of him. Okay. I mean, sure. As I was saying, it's really hard to be a fan of him when there's so many fights right now in the game that are designed against him. Like, it's really difficult. And I don't like that very much, personally. Also, I realized this team that we're running doesn't have a whole lot of characters that can actually like attack debuff, so a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. But because we do have just like ridiculously strong units in general, like Vegito. This might be a longer video because like we're still fighting Jackie Chun, and we have another stage like right after this. No, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm pretty sure Jackie Chun's gonna die to the counters because I don't think you have to kill him with super attacks. He's probably just gonna die to counters, and we'll have more links with Vegito here. All right, let's see. Does he just die to the counters? Yeah, yeah, he dies to the counter. Bonk. Thanks, Vegito. Well, 5 turns. Well, technically it would have been 4 if UI Goku didn't, you know, die immediately. But I digress. It's not really about that. All right, moving on to Tien. All right, turn 1, Tien. His normals do 1,000,000. He does 2.2 million damage on a super attack that he can do 2 times. So he's a little spooky. He's a little spooky. I'll just do this. I'm not overly worried about pretty much anything with this team. There's very few times that we're gonna get caught. Again, HLUI somehow got caught. I don't even know how, to be honest. He just chose not to dodge and then fell on the floor. Alright, but more than likely he'll be fine this entire time. I'm trying to think of like other teams that would be really, really good in here. Because like the problem with the Super Saiyan team, right, is you're kind of relying on Goku, Gohan, and Trunks to be your slot 1 characters on that team. And the issue with that is that these bosses hit so goddamn hard that they would die like before they super attack. So like they can't really do that. And Vegito isn't a slot 1 unit until turn 4, because then you can have Vegeta out. And Vegeta is very good. Vegeta will be fine, I would assume. Maybe, definitely after he super attacks, but before he super attacks, maybe it'd be a bit risky. But 100% after he super attacks, he'd be completely fine. But then you have, like, you're gonna have to, like, rely on, like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Right? GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You're gonna have to rely on him to do things. I think you could easily do this with, like, tournament power, right? Yeah, you'd have to run double Vegeta. Yes, yeah, I get it. But you have so many characters on that team that do debuff, right? Again, like, you have the Evoken unit, they debuff really hard. You have, who else? Oh, 17 going to Frieza, they debuff. Right, so you can use them to be pretty effective in there. You can have Jiren stand by, which is pretty good. Right, obviously, HLUI is invincible. My main worry would be if Tech UI decides not to dodge, then you would just kind of fall on the floor and die, which would be a little annoying. Now, the only missions for these fights is just to beat them. I don't think there's literally anything else here. Yeah, it's just beat the stage, you get 5 stones. But then you get 6 stones by beating them, so it's, you know, pretty good. You take those. Oh, okay, Tien, not critting on Tien is kind of ridiculous. He has 100 million HP. Now, I'm a little worried about the next phase of Tien. That should be fine, right? They have 80% damage reduction? Yeah. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the next phase of Tien, because once Tien gets low, he is going to be hitting really hard. So I'm a little worried about that. We're going to want to make sure... Oh, I'm going to really, really hope that that HLUI Goku is not going to sell for us here. Because this is going to be the only risky turn. It's just HLUI just needs to dodge. That's all he needs to do. He just needs to dodge a few times and we'll be good. If he doesn't dodge, I cry. Because there really isn't another slot 1 unit I would have wanted to bring here. I don't think. I'm trying to think of other characters that are on this team. Yeah, no. There really isn't anybody that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, nobody. Just hoping that HLUI dodges. Because like these fights hit so goddamn hard that a lot of our like typical slot 1 characters would not suffice here, like at all. Okay, let's move on to the next stage here. He does have type advantage though, so I mean that's helpful. All right, I think we can do this. We can get more rainbow key spheres for Gogeta at the back. 2 is fine. 2 is fine. All right, you dodged this, right, Goku? Thank you, buddy. Thank you. If you would have got hit by that, that's 3.6 million to the face. Definitely would not have felt very good. I wonder if Tien's attack buff activates immediately. With his attack buff active, he is hitting for a 4.2 million damage super attack, by the way. So kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. Whoa, 28. Okay. I guess he did get a lot of super attacks last turn, didn't he? We don't have... And we have support, I guess, yeah, from Gogeta. Hey, I need you to super attack, buddy. There we go. 20 million. Thank you. Guys, y'all think Vegeto's good? Y'all think Vegeto's good? Out of pure curiosity, is he good? That's a 10 million normal, by the way. Just gonna point that out. 10 million damage normal. Just saying. Just saying. Gogeta cleans up for us. Thank you, buddy. Moving on to the third fight. Like, there's a lot of fights in here too. It's 4 fights per like stage. Like this is a little rowdy. All right, let's get it. Let's get it again. Another day, another dollar type shit. Cool. I don't think. Well, I mean, if he Demon King Piccolo does 3.3 million damage right away, which is kind of a lot. Yeah, we'll do this. What did I get? Again, he has 120 million HP, which is again a lot. But the big thing about these is that they're not that bad because of the fact that you can debuff them, right? You can attack debuff them, you can defense debuff them. You can actually seal this DKP, so that's not bad at all. I don't think we have any units here that seal, but if we did, we could do it. And we barely even have any units that attack debuff. We don't really need it though, because we're just running units that are good in general. So, like guaranteed critting units, characters that are just doing a million damage in general. Like, we have all these units that are very, very good. So, it's not that big of a problem for us. Though DKP in the second phase is a little spooky. That did damage to Beast. That's shocking. DKP also does get a 30% defense increase after he super attacks. So like if you don't crit him, he's gonna be taking less damage, but that's who cares about that really. In his second phase though, that's when I'm a little worried. Vegito victim, but if he's alive for 10 turns, he can do a 5.6 million damage super attack, which is a little crazy. I can't lie. That is kind of a lot. Like, for sure. 100%. But it's not that, again, because he can be attack debuffed, is the thing. I think if you weren't able to do any of the debuffs or anything like that, and these fights had toxic mechanics, like locking, sealing, that kind of thing, this would be a lot harder. Like, the damage numbers are real. So, like, any of these fights just by themselves, if they were structured like a normal fight, would be hard, right? because then you wouldn't be able to do any of these things. You know what I mean? But add in the fact that you can do all these things, and then there's multiple of them. Okay, yeah, you're getting a little quirky. You know what I mean? Now he's more than likely going to be super attacking at the end, so I'm just gonna really hope that Super Saiyan 4 Goku dodges it, or that we kill Warren. The key wasn't very good, so we're gonna need like some pretty decent like additional luck here. I do have a dupe in my Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I gave him some decent additional, so he has like the ability to do an additional super attack. It's like a 30% chance to do an additional attack, so I'm gonna hope he gets that. I'm gonna hope Goku pops out a bunch of super attacks as well. Okay, that's 1 health bar down. Is this also gonna take out a full health bar? Because if it does, then we're fine completely, I think. We're Super Saiyan 4 Goku at the end there. He is doing a guaranteed crit because he's at 24 key. Yeah, 22 million. Guaranteed crit. So this should kill. Yeah, there we go. Cool. There's no reason for us not to beast active here. Literally 0. So we're just gonna pop that off the rip. And a pure curiosity, how much key does that give him? Okay, that's good enough. So I want to get a rainbow keys here for Gogeta. Potentially 2. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Get those rainbow keys here for Gogeta, that way he can super attack more than once. Again, this is a really nasty super attack that DKP is going to be able to launch at us. Again, 4.2 is the damage it does. 4.2. Well, it's probably a little bit more than that because he does get additional 10% at the start of this. So it's actually 4.34 is how much it's going to do to us turn 1 against him. So I mean, like that is a little spooky. Now there it is. It does have a cooldown of 10 though, so it's pretty beefy. Cooldown. And he's supered roughly in the middle here. Okay. We are gonna have a scouter though. Next turn, because we're gonna have Tech Gogeta. The problem is, do I... I could, theoretically, right? Like, put Tech Gogeta slot 1. But what that would do for us is make it so that we wouldn't have AGL UI Goku turn 1 against the final phase against Piccolo Jr., which I would really want to have. Decisions. Though Gogeta's gonna help a lot, lowering this guy's offense just a bit. Yeah. People were saying he's bad, by the way. I just want to point that out. The people said he was bad. I don't think he's very bad. I think he's pretty good. For a support unit, I don't think he's that bad. Personally. I think he's quite good. I do find... Oh, okay. This is interesting. Where's the super attack? At the end. Okay, so we're fine completely. Gonna drop this. Again, I'm gonna really hope that UI Goku doesn't troll us. And, like, decides that he doesn't feel like dodging. Because he's not gonna live a 1.4 million damage normal. He's just not living that. So if he dodges it, we're good. If he doesn't dodge, I cry a little bit. So, surely he does. Surely he does. We're 20 minutes into this video, by the way. Just want to point that out. This is just stage 1. This is the weakest stage. We're 20 minutes in. Like, and there's nothing for me to cut out. What am I going to cut out? I didn't even play any animations. We've just been going. Like, sure, nothing too crazy has even really happened so far, besides, I mean, AGL UI getting one-shot by a Jackie Chun normal, right? That was a little crazy. A little crazy. But still, like, we've been pushing really well right now. So, I don't know. All right. Majunior time. So, Majunior, is doing a 4 million, I think it's 4.2 million damage super attack that he's gonna do here, while having 120 million. Okay, he is. Why are all these fights so tanky? That's my question. Every single one of these guys is beefy as hell. Yeah, let's do that. That way we can save some Rainbow Orbs for Tech Gogeta next turn. Like, every single one of these fights is just, here's my massive goddamn health pool with my 4 million damage super attack. Like, actually kind of ridiculous. And then we're gonna fight his giant form next turn, or next phase. That does also 4.2 million damage. Okay. But he gets weaker every time you hit him. Okay. Also, I just realized here, it says recovers 100% HP. Huh? What do you mean recovers 100% HP? Are we gonna have to one-turn him? Is that what we're gonna have to do? I think so, actually. I mean, surely it's not 100%. Maybe it's like a full health bar or something. It says recovers HP 100%. I don't understand that part too well. Oh, additional super attack. Thank you, Goku. Guaranteed crit 15 million, type advantage. Whew. Okay. So there's the HP regen right there. Again, we probably don't want him to do that, so we're just gonna kill him. We're not able to... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we're not gonna be able to get any Rainbow Orbs with Gogeta, but I was just lying out of my ass completely. We will be getting Rainbow Orbs. Yeah, he's not healing anything. If he doesn't heal right away, then it's not really that big of a deal. Like, if you remember Burst Mode Kid Buu, he would heal like right away and would heal like 2 full health bars. That's annoying to deal with because that like basically resets all the damage that you did from the past turn. But if he's not going to be healing until like after a few attacks in, then you're just going to be able to kill him before he heals. Like very clearly here, we didn't have any problem. We had 0 issues killing him before he healed. Like my Vegito didn't even get to attack. So not even bad at all. Okay. Obviously, we're just gonna Beast active. Again, another thing about Beast being just super goddamn good, man. It's like, you can't look at what he's been doing in this video and like call him bad. Like, I know people were hating on Beast so much back, like, during the anniversary, especially global players. They were like, Beast ruined the game! Power creep, power creep! No! Like, no, I don't think so. I think he's just really good. Because, like, we've gotten power creep, but our units are still just broken. So I really don't think it's that big of a deal, right? Like, sure, is it a little insane that a unit from the 9th anniversary is still this goddamn powerful? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Like, point blank period, yeah. He's crazy. That's it. What are you gonna do? He's amazing. It is what it is. But like, is it? Like, he's just good. Like he just has a really well designed kit. This is what happens when they decide to make kits that make sense. You know what I mean? That function properly. He does what he needs to do. He sits in slot 1. He's incredibly tanky, and then he uses taunt, and he's even tankier. He just does what he needs to do when he needs to do it, and that's all I need. Also, I just noticed this here. He has a passive that lowers our defense by 7% every single turn, up to 30. That's questionable, for sure. So that means next turn we're gonna have 14% lower defense. That's annoying. But you can also lower his attack by 100%. And I'm pretty sure we've done that. I think we've done 10 attacks in this one turn. I think he's close to it. So I'm pretty sure he has gotten his full attack debuff. Again, that's more so going to keep his, like, normals in check than his, like, super. But Surely it's not that bad. We are still gonna just hope that you know, AGL-UI performs for us. If he doesn't, again, we are in danger. 100% in danger. Okay. It's one. Oh, there was only one attack there. It looked like there was more. Huh. Okay. Also, it didn't seem like he healed very much HP anyway, so okay, that's fine. And I see us still getting the, like, attack down symbol, but I don't... I'm pretty sure that's maxed out by now. Because it's 10% with each attack received, no more than 100%. That means you can only hit him 10 times before his attack is all the way as low as it can possibly be. And I'm pretty sure we've done that by now. Hey, buddy, super attack. If we die here because he did a bunch of normals, I'll be so sad. Okay, never mind. Vegeto's just built different. Never mind. I was like, surely that doesn't affect us negatively, right? Surely? Super Saiyan 3 to 4 Goku is just God. He's so good. Alright, now we got Vegito out, and we just win. There really is no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Y'all want to play it? I think we should play it. We've already at like basically 30 minutes in this video anyway, why not? He's just so cool. He really is just so goddamn cool. Oh, I love him so goddamn much. He's such a good unit. I want dupes of him really badly. I really do. Because he really is just amazing. Like, I saw people trying to poke flaws into his kit, and it's like, let's calm it down, guys. Let's be real. He's fantastic. And this Vegito hasn't gotten any super attacks, pretty much. Like, this guy's just him. He's so good. and him being a really good partner for Beast before he transforms, too, is so amazing. Because with Beast in slot 1 for 2 free turns, right? Because you have two entirely invincible turns with Beast slot 1, right? It just allows Vegito to just stack as much attack as possible and then become an unkillable monster where he's doing this. It's such a good design for like a rotation. The only thing that's like bad about it is that they don't really share a whole lot of links besides like Fierce Battle Legendary Power on a family until then. And then once they transform, obviously they share even less links because Vegito is a Super Saiyan and Beast Gohan is not. But like, man, is that just... That's just a free rotation right there. It's just great. I love it. I love it so goddamn much. It's functional. It just works. I'm having a great time. Anyway, that's gonna be all for that first stage. Honestly, not too bad, but like you could see where the difficulty could be there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this first stage of this new hard fight. This is the, what is this called? Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.